everyone. Welcome back to another exciting episode of HR Unlocked. It's with great excitement that we introduce our esteemed guest speaker for today, Dipesh Parmar. With a professional journey spanning over 6.5 years, Dipesh emerges a seasoned expert in the realm of human resource management and operations. His unwavering dedication to providing top tier support for sustainable growth and development has consistently defined his career flight path. Currently holding the pivotal role of Head of HR and Operations at GraffersID, Dipesh's career story is punctuated by remarkable achievements. His journey unfolds through a tapestry of diverse roles, where he continually refines his skill set, making significant contributions to the organization, fortunate enough to have him on board. Our virtual stage is honored to welcome you, Dipesh, as our chief guest speaker for today's podcast episode. So, my fellow audience, let's extend a warm welcome to Dipesh Parmar. Over to you, Dipesh. Let's hear something about yourself.
Okay, first of all, though, thank you so much, Vartika, for such a warm welcome. And I think before starting my introduction, I just want to appreciate you a lot and just want to say a thank you for taking this initiative. Because cities like Indore, as we are emerging as an IT hub, everyone is appreciating like the Indore is emerging an IT hub, and there are a lot of events and meetups are being done in Indore. But no specific events or no specific meetup is being done for the HR. If it is being done, that is on very small scale, I would say. So you're doing a great work doing for Indore city and specifically for the HR community of Indore. So first of all, thank you so much and really appreciate the work that you are doing. So unlike others, like I am also an accidental HR. I started my career as a chemical engineer. Then I shifted to the HR. I initially worked for a chemical department. I served like for more than 1 year as a production engineer. Then I got to know ki, nahin, this is the thing that I cannot do. Then I explored a lot. Then I got to know ki, yeah, this is the thing that I can do. That is the recruitment and the HR. Then I started my career with Sukhoi Services Private Limited, and I spent more than 5 years in the company. And I started from very scratch. I think we have started the company from very scratch. I was the first employee in Indore of that company. Then we have shifted from 0 to 100. Then I think last 1.5 years, I left the company and I joined the Graphers ID. And then again, yeah, I'm working here on HR as well as operations. So moreover, like I'll be working more into the operation.
Great to know your journey, Dipesh. Thank you for sharing your journey experience with us. So, let me just start with today's topic. My audience would be eagerly waiting to hear some of your insights and your experience and whatever knowledge you have to share with us. So, as per today's topic, the impact of AI in HR, enhancing HR operations and decision making, let me just shoot my first question towards you. So, what exactly, according to you, is the role of AI in the human resource?
See, I think before moving to the role of AI into the HR, we need to understand the two terms that are being associated with the question. The first thing is AI. So, initially we need to clear our hypothesis that ChatGPT is not an AI. Okay, so whenever I ask my staff to use AI, so they are saying, yes, sir, we are already using ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is not AI. ChatGPT is a 0.1% of the AI that people are using. And the
Hmm.
second thing is the HR. So HR again a vast vertical. Like if you'll ask about the AI role of AI on HR, then I think you need to shoot one dedicated podcast for the particular. So initially we can divide this HR domain, HR department to two subdomain. That is a recruitment, and the second thing is the operations. So when it comes to the recruitment, or we can say talent acquisition, there are a lot of n number of tools that people can use. Like the first thing that you can use, that is an ATS system. That is again an AI driven ATS system that will help you to screen the resume of candidates. So you just don't need to do anything. The people will be sending the resume, and ATS will be giving you the profile that you actually need. Second, you can use some AI-driven platforms that are being associated with the database that will help you to create your pipeline, exact pipeline. Like if you want to have a good database, you want to have a candidate like from across all the horizons, then AI will help you to create that database. Then there are a lot of assessment tools which actually help you to understand ki which candidate can qualify and which suitable for your current position or current role. You just need to feed your own input there. You just need to create assessments here. You just need to put all the assessment on this particular platform or the any like any platform that you want. And you will be having a great result from all this. The third thing is the virtual interviews. AI can take virtual interviews. Like I recently started this thing. We have a platform, so the platform can take an interview on behalf of you. So once the interview is done, he'll be the platform will give you a rating like how is the communication of a client, how is the confidence of a client, and how did he explain his, or her projects. So this is how you can use this AI into the recruitment. When it comes to the operation, again, a vast horizon. So we talk some points like for onboarding, you can use AI-driven platforms for onboarding, which will help candidate to understand your organization policies, your processes, the things that you are doing, your past achievements. There might be possible when you're going to speak, you will forget some of the achievements, but AI will never forget the achievements. He will definitely speak up about the all of your achievements. Second, when you're assessing a candidate, like if you're assessing a candidate for performance appraisal or something like that, for increment or anything, then the AI will give you the exact data, like what he did in your previous 1 year, what was
Mm-hmm.
his or her achievement, what was the client comment for the candidate. So it would be easy for you to make a judgment, like whether the person should be promoted or not, should get an increment or not. So this is again one of the use case of the AI. Thirdly, for employee engagement, like I hope you serve the uh, yeah, Corona time as well. So at that time, we used a platform where like we all were sharing a common thing. Like if I have made something, it could be anything, a dish or an art. So I will be uploading my video over there. All the employee who are working from home can connect over there. So this is how it could help you to increase the employee engagement. And last, like one of the most important thing that is a learning and development. So the AI will give you the like what should I say, strategic platform that will help you to personalize the learning. See, everyone has a different learning attitude and different learning approach. You cannot make them learn everything on the same pace. So the AI will give you the great platform that help each one of them. It will like understand everyone's shortcomings and their strengths, and accordingly you can personalize their learning. So this is how the AI can be a good friend in HR. So there's a huge impact and role of the AI in HR, I must say.
Perfectly explained, Dipesh. A lot of roles that you have crucially depicted us. So, as being an HR, we totally understand that personal touch, the communication we do, the internal, the influential communication we do with the employees makes a great impact on their decision making and what exactly they need to do. If I could say, counseling basically. So, how can an HR professional exactly balance the use of AI for efficiency while maintaining that human touch while interacting with the employees, according to you?
Okay, so when it comes to maintaining a balance between, I think we just need to maintain equilibrium between technology and human. That's what we need to understand. So there are a lot of tasks that can be automated, like being an HR professional. I think scheduling a meeting, it can be an automated task. Generating an offer letter, it could be a automated task. If you just want to share a calendar, AI will do it for you. If you want to share a link for anything, then AI will do. But there are few things that AI cannot do. Like AI can do, but you don't want it AI should do. For an example, today's Vartika's birthday, okay? And you just got a message from your boss, then happy birthday, Vartika. Have a nice day. So you won't be that happy. You will be saying, yeah, like, someone has wished me, a boss of a company or owner of a company wished you an happy birthday. But at the same time, if he comes to you and say, "Yeah, Vatika, happy birthday, you did a great job throughout the year, and have a great year," then I think the happiness that you will be having, and that you will be on a seventh cloud. Your owner came to me and say, "Yeah, like happy birthday, Vatika." So this is something AI cannot understand. These are the emotions and feelings that I think AI cannot understand. So being an HR, we need to set and draw a clear line between the scenes whenever an employee has anything to like when the employee needs a human touch, we just need to go to them, we just need to talk to them, and we just need to understand like what exactly is being done. And at the same time, the regular tasks that can be automated, I think that should be the automated. So this is how an HR can maintain a balance and maintain a equilibrium between the AI and the human touch.
All right, perfectly explained, Dipesh. As we all know, everything that exists in the universe has its pros and its cons, right? So, as AI is taking over the routine tasks, the basic tasks we are doing, can AI eliminate our role in that? And how exactly you suggest being an HR professional to upskill ourselves to remain relevant in this whole AI journey and the revolutionary, environment that we are going through?
Okay, so I think, moreover, we are asking, can AI take our places, right? Can HR be replaced by the AI? So see, human resource itself says human. So I don't agree with you कि AI can never replace the HR, right? So again, it's a machine and it works on data. So I don't feel like the AI could devaluate or can replace the HR jobs. Even I would say that people having good knowledge, like specifically HRs having good AI knowledge, will excel in their field because AI cannot be master in emotional intelligence, strategic thinking, problem solving process because you will need your wisdom to solve this thing. Ultimately, it's a machine. So, however, like this AI can replace your role. So, I don't agree like this role will. This AI will replace the HR roles. Even I would suggest that people should learn data more. When I say AI, I think data is a new game changer. Now what data is. So when it comes we every time we are like we should go with a good analytics, people should learn about the HR analytics, people should learn about the data analytics. So what it is, so basically analytics is to predict the future. Data is the next game changer that can predict the future. If you have a good data, you can predict the future and you can go with the same strategy. Like if you know you hire three developers, for an example, I think people will relate. If you hire three React.js developer in 6 months, now you have data. Here I can hire three React.js developer in 6 months. So if I need to hire six developers, I need two people with the same efficiency. So this is how you will be able to predict the future. I think recent example yesterday the Chandrayaan 3 landed on the moon, right? So I think a day or 2 day before, ISRO told us the satellite will be landing on a surface of moon at exactly 6:04 p.m. right in evening. And we thought, yeah, how is it possible? Like, how can you exactly calculate? Because they had data. So I think 6:04 से 1 minute भी they didn't delay. Exactly on 6/4, the satellite has been landed. So this is the power of data, and this is how every HR can upskill and upgrade them. They just need to understand how data can work. So I think there is a simple course of HR analytics easily available in. So we should start, like all the HR should start doing this course. So this is the first thing that they can do. But again, this is the initial, the first thing that can do. There are a lot of things that can be done after that. They can go for a Power BI as well, just to create a dashboard and all. Then they can understand about the database as well. So yeah, if you want to survive, in like see, we are all are working in an IT industry, and the IT industry is very vast and like the domains are expanding day by day. So we just need to understand, like before hiring a person, we just need to understand what we are hiring for. So we just need to upgrade ourselves before doing the same. So AI will help you to do that thing, but with a good AI knowledge, you can excel in your field. So I don't think so. Okay, this AI will replace your job. I think this AI will take you to the next level, to the higher.
Perfectly explained. So, as in the start of the podcast, you mentioned the ATS and the AI tools that helps in maintaining the database of resumes and the candidates, right? So, in the world of
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
AI-driven recruitment system we are going through as of now, being in HR, how can candidates exactly showcase their uniqueness beyond what exactly algorithms that the machine or the AI tool is catching? For example, like an AI would be catching the skills, the qualifications. What else you would be suggesting a candidate should showcase in the resume that he has the maximum chances of selection through that AI tool?
Okay. So, being a recruiter, I think you will understand. Like we always say one thing: higher attitude trains skills, right? Every time we use this word. So what it is? So basically, a people with good attitude would be hired, and skills can be learned later, right? So AI का काम कहाँ तक होता है? AI will give you a good resume. Like after screening, you will be having a good resume from AI. and also you will be having a good profiles, right? But now I think AI का काम खत्म हो गया. AI give you the assessment results, AI give you the good profiles to you, but now it's your job. So now you need to use your own mind, you need to use your own wisdom to understand like how the candidate is performing. From a candidate side, I think the first thing that candidate need to show is the good learning attitude. If candidate can show a good learning attitude, this is the good green flag for the recruiter to hire them. Because again, the skills can be learned later, everything can be learned later. But if you are having a good attitude, if you are having a learning attitude, or I must say, if you are having a positive attitude, this is a green flag for every candidate who is applying to any job at any level of job. So this is the first thing that they can do. Second thing that they can do is to explain their projects in very effective manner, not for the developer, for everyone. The projects can be different for every horizon or every field. Like for an HR, we should have a different projects. For a developer, they should have a different project. So the way they explain the project, the way they were involved in the project, so this would make a huge difference to the recruiter. This is the second thing I think they can do. Third thing is they should have a good quantification approach. Again, a data approach, data centric approach. So they should talk about the number. They should talk about the good number that they have worked on, number of projects they worked, how did they take a different situation, how did they work on this situation. So this is how these are some qualities that I think AI cannot detect the same. Being a recruiter, you just need to do this thing. And being a candidate needs to showcase all of these things to the recruiter, so it would be easy for recruiter to hire them. So I think this is a game from both of the sides. We cannot completely rely on AI. Similarly, the candidate could not completely rely on AI.
As we had a discussion prior to this, that AI not only can replace us, but helps in enhancing our job profile and whatever task we are doing, right? So at times it could be difficult to understand, like AI sometimes is making decisions for you. You would be following those decisions, right? So how you being an HR professional would would let us know, like how can HR teams ensure that AI technology remains just a tool to assist decision making rather than making decisions for us.
Okay, so I think the first thing the head of HR or a head of company should do is to give a good training to all the employees, right? A training about the AI, a training about the tools that one can use, right? The second thing that is a self-control. I think we all need to do this thing. When I say self-control, that is defining a clear boundaries, like what we need to ask from our AI and what we need to take from the AI recommendation. So this is something we need to set, and we need to draw a clear boundary. Like, yeah, these are the things that I will be asking from the AI, but I'll not going beyond it. Right? Like if I need to do a performance appraisal, then I will be asking AI, like what are the key methods that can be used to do a performance appraisal. But that's it. Now I'll not be going to ask like how would you do. Then it's my role that I'm going to research the every performance appraisal method. I will see the pros and cons of the each and every method. Then I will be selecting it as per my own mind, as per my own wisdom, as per my own. So this is how you can set a clear boundary between your decision making and like you are making a decision or AI is making a decision. Secondly, you just need to understand how one can review, modify, and edit the things that AI is recommending. Not everything is recommended by AI is good for us. For an example, if you have a situation like you have two colleagues are coming to you and explaining the things, and there is a conflict. You just need to resolve the conflict, and this conflict could be resolved with the two solution on. Okay, if you're going to ask AI, so the AI will give you the standard option. And again, AI works on data, so might be possible the data is coming from the TCS or Infosys. Again, these are the big company, and we cannot rely on the decision of this company, because again, we just need to think as per our company, as per the our current situation of the company. So the AI will give you the solution. You cannot blindly trust on the solution, because again, the solution would be the standard, and your company might not afford to get this solution right now. So you need to select the decision which AI is not recommended. So again, this is how you need to use own wisdom, and this is why there's the reason. Previously, I said that no one can replace the human resource job, not a AI or not any machine. They just need to use own wisdom and set a clear boundaries with a good training and with a good testing of that there will be alpha and beta testing of every recommendation that AI gives. So this is how we can maintain the thing that you asked, I think.
Okay. Let's hear some of the examples of AI-powered tools that HR departments or HR professionals can use to automate their day-to-day tasks or administrative tasks to reduce their manual workload exactly.
Okay. So if we'll talk about the AI-driven tools, now I think there are n number of tools that HR can use, but there are few tools that are very necessary, and I think should adopt every organization, whether it is an SME or a multinational company. I think should adopt. The first thing is a good HRMS, right? AI-driven HRMS, where you should have a good data, not the HRMS which were previously used. A good AI-driven HRMS company can use from hire to retire, right? From creating a database to sending an offer letter to sending a calendar link to storing data of all the employees to storing a data of performances to giving a performance appraisal with the help of this AI and again for exit as well, like you should have a good authority of the exit process as well. So this all this task could be done with a single AI driven HRMS. So this is the first thing all the HR should use. Or I think if you are not using it, you could learn it and you can suggest to the management of a company. Okay, this is how we can save our time and money with the help of this thing. I think the second thing is a database. You should use a good AI-driven database to create a good pool of candidates, which will help you anyway to give a hiring whenever a company is asking, right? If like today my company asked me to give a good project manager, then I am having a data of more than 1,000 people who can join whether immediately or in next 10 to 15 days. And this is possible due to the a good database, I think, right? Then I think a good ATS that again can be integrated with the HRMS as well can be used for the same. Whenever we are sending a calendar link or something like that, we are doing it manually. So we can use a good calendar like tools that can automate your process as well. And the most important thing is your learning LND. So you should use a good LMS, that is a learning and management system. So that will help you to understand like what exactly your candidate wants and also guide them like how one can learn. Like suppose some of your employee want to learn about the data analytics or want to learn about the data engineering or AI or ML. So that tool will help you to understand like how you can plan a training program for them. So these are some of the tools that can be used by a HR professional, and I think that will help them to grow.
Wonderfully explained. So it was really a great session with you, Dipesh, and I hope my audience would really gain a lot of insights that you have shared with your experience and wholesome experience journey you are having. So before we wrap up, a big thank you goes to our incredible guest speaker, Dipesh Parmar, for sharing his expertise and insight with us today. Your contribution, Dipesh, has truly enriched our discussion. Thank you so much for joining us over here. Okay, so thank you to all my fellow listeners for joining us on this journey and our podcast channel. If you find this episode helpful, make sure to subscribe to HR Unlock for more inspiring content. Until next time, keep exploring, keep glowing, and keep unlocking the potential of your organization. Thank you, Dipesh, and thank you to my fellow listeners.